my fellow knights, welcome back to the Struggle Bus, where today we are going to focus around Invasion of Alara. For Wooburg, exactly, you get a battle with 7 toughness, and when Invasion of Alara enters the battlefield, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile 2 non-land cards with mana value 4 or less. You may cast one of those 2 cards without paying its mana cost, put one of them into your hand. The other one, essentially. Then put the other cards exiled this way on the bottom of your library in any random order. So the 4, we're trying to max this out, right? And so the 4 mana cards we are running on the aggressive side, we're running at Sushi because it is card draw in the form of exile in the top 2, and we can use the treasures to fix the Wooburg, and then Shieldred because this deck actually draws a decent amount of cards, and why not play one of the best 4-drops in the format? And then to make sure we survive, because this deck is going to be a little on the slow side, we are running a full 8 border wipes at 4. 2 are drag to the bottoms, and depopulates are our removal of choice. And the good thing is, the way that Invasion of Alara works, we are essentially able to, should we draw something like Shieldred and drag to the bottom, we can put the drag to the bottom into play for free, or cast it for free, and put the Shieldred into our hand. The backside, we're hoping to do it, but it's not necessary. It is a sorcery, so you only get to do this once. Awaken the Maelstrom is all colors. Target player draws 2 cards. Hopefully it's us. You may put an artifact card from your hand onto the battlefield. We have a few artifacts. Create a token that's a copy of a permanent you control. So some of our removal and card advantage are permanent, as we can't copy our legendary creatures, but I guess to a point we could copy Atsushi, right? And just use the exile effect. So distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 creatures, probably the least exciting out of all of them, and destroy target permanent an opponent controls. That, of course, does not say non-land, so we can pick off a land. Very powerful sorcery should we flip it, but of course, remember it is 7. Because we're playing Wooburg, why not run one of the funnest cards to play, and that is the Kami War. The interesting thing about the Kami War is the fact that the second chapter allows us to return another target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Then each opponent discards a card. What this means is that we can return our permanent to our hand, and our opponent still has to discard. So if we so are inclined, we can essentially reset Invasion of Alara, playing it again, or other Kami Wars. So very powerful. So now the things to facilitate this, we're obviously running a bunch of tri-lands to make that happen, because they all count as the basic lands. 2 Timeless Lotus, because hey, this makes essentially pays for 3 things in the deck. Pays for Kami War, pays for Invasion of Alara, and then it pays for the backside, or the second ability of Courier's Briefcase. It is also an artifact, it's a treasure, it's fixing, it's a chump blocker, and later in the game we could draw 3 off of Wooburg. So it does all the things. I think this is a very solid fit in this deck. Celestis for card advantage, life gain, not card advantage, for filtering, and fixing, ramp as well. And then finally Leyline Binding, which is again something we can bounce into our hand or put into play for free, or copy, which is super sweet. Of note, the discount does not trigger Invasion. We're never going to be able to play this for free, but it's super spicy when we get to copy it. And then finally, it's 1 mana, right? That's the list. Pretty straightforward, pretty clean list, a lot of fun. I really hope you enjoy the gameplay. This was a fun list that I theory crafted and actually worked out better than I expected. Shout out for this video goes out to Matt Davis. Matt, thank you so much, my friend, for supporting me in the channel. I really do appreciate you. You rock. And this 5-color Alara list is for you, my friend. Opponent's going first. I think this is a little iffy. We'll be able to play this, but that's it. I guess we have Atsushi. We can play... I'm going to keep it. Nice. Nice. All right, let's go with the Jetmir Garden so we can binding on 2 if we need to. All right, I feel a lot better about this one now. A lot better. The question is, do we binding here? As long as it is on the battlefield. All right, let's binding now. And see what they hit. So, Naya Humans. Seeing a return of the old Peacekeeper. Luckily, our board wipes are not in our hand, and Invasion allows us to get around it. So we have some options. They're looking at our mana. So is it Invasion or is it at Sushi? At Sushi. Okay, fair. I can respect that. Let's see if we get our Black Source or not. Okay, I'm alright with that. That's a little bit of an issue. Alright, depopulate off the top. Not a depopulate, but we can play a Shieldred, which means they're going to play Cathar, hit us for a bunch, and then we can Invasion to find our board wipe. Looking pretty good. Alright, we'll block here. Yep. Gotta save as much life as possible. Down to 9. Alright. Come on, buddy. Invasion. Find me that board wipe. Depopulate. Okay. At 9. We can Invasion again. Alright, take your pick. Thankfully, we have redundancy, right? So now we can either depopulate or Invasion based on what they play. I don't know if we want to take 3 here or not. It's a little scary. It is a little scary. My friend, no. Untapped land, not gonna... Oh, it does let us at Sushi here. I think I like the Atsushi here. What did they hit? Yeah, it only goes up. Oh, they were trying to make it so we couldn't play that Atsushi. Alright. Make the block. And let's get treasures. And we could play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play another land. Go at Sushi. And Timeless Lotus. I like where we're at here. I like where we're at. So now I think they're going to try to one for one us, knowing what's in our hand. Alright, we're not worried about that. Yep. Thanks to Timeless Lotus, we could play that no problem. Let's attack first in case we hit a board wipe. We can channel. Can we still channel? We can. All right, let's go here. And we'll play the briefcase for free. All right, this is looking kind of decent. We can draw if we want. All right, so it looks like we're going to draw here. Looks like we're going to draw, unfortunately, but the drag to the bottom negates that. So, oh, we saved some life here. That is awesome. Yeah, we're still good. All right, let's draw. Don't gain the life. Can destroy. All right, so what's the play here? What do we get from here? We get target player draws 2 cards, and you put artifact card from your hand onto the battlefield, which we don't have. Create a token that's a copy of a permanent you control, which would be, I guess, another invasion, right? Create a token that's a copy of a permanent you control. Distribute 3 creatures. Do we want to do that? We could drag to the bottom. So let's drag to the bottom. Get rid of these 2. And then let's exile the top 2. We will play that. We can't, oh, we can't channel. Okay. And then go here. And let's channel this to go to combat and get 2 triggers here. And we still have the Leyline binding. All right. I like this. I like this. And it's until the end of our next turn. To the end of your next turn. All right, so we could still play. It's a shame we can't channel that. Ooh, opponent, this is not going to go the way you want it to. And they know about the depopulate. That's interesting. So let's just eat the array. So these guys for sure die to depopulate. They don't have trample. All right, let's go to combat first. See if they take the bait. All right, worth a shot. Play our land. Depopulate. And we'll just cycle these 2. Okay. I think we're in a decent spot. Noided's not going to do anything. Hopefully our opponent's not too disappointed. So we have the mana to cycle both. It feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. Ganjo. Okay. And cycle. And cycle. Another depopulate, which we don't need. Alrighty. Go to combat. Try to flip this one. See if they'll let us. They do. Excellent. So that could have been a reason to play Atsushi, but... Alright. We draw 2. Target an opponent. Alright, so let's destroy the plaza. Put this into the battlefield. Copy a permanent. So let's copy a binding. Triggers. Binding will eat that guy. And then we play an Atsushi on top of all that. Sick. Nice. Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty. All right, we're going first, and we have all of our colors, right? White, green, red, black, blue. We're going to keep this one. Lead off with, I guess it doesn't matter. So let's lead off with the garden. That way we have the potential of playing our suitcase onto as well as our... Okay. Rakdos may not have a way of dealing with Celestis, so we like that. We liketh that. Lead off with the Atsushi so we can get some treasures. There's the briefcase. Turn late, but we'll make it work. 2, 3, 4. So I think we had Sushi to get our treasures, right? And then we can invasion or Kami. I think we're going to start the Kami war. Get that ball a-rolling. Disregard that. We are going to invasion. Alright, missed our land drop. So let's go at Sushi. Right? The only way we're punished is if they have an exile effect, which Mardu, I believe, prefers destroy effects. We have a block here, right? So we're going to take a pretty good hit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's see if we can make our trade here. That's a good sign for us. Good sign for us indeed. So a Mardu tokens style list. Potentially Anvil is something we may be seeing here. I mean, they get to crack in for 5 if they're willing to trade their Adeline, which is kind of what we want here. If they don't attack, that's even better, because... Okay. I don't think... Does that trigger? That triggers the wedding announcement. Good on them. Okay, that's what I thought. Missed our land drop again. A bit of a bummer. So do we want to pop our 1 board wipe? That is the question. We can. Our opponent has to re-establish, and then we can Kami War. We can also just not attack and play Shieldred. Let's do that. Let's not attack. And then that way, right, it makes our board wipes a little less appealing. But I think if we can get a little more value out of here, we're in a good spot. Pitching a land, looking for an answer. I've been there before. Okay. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we should sandbag the Shieldred. Since we have technically... I mean, I count invasions as board wipes, right? There's a good chance we hit. We're digging... What is it? Cards on the top of your land until... Oh, nice. Yeah. We've got a pretty good chance. Oblivion. Oh, that's a problem. So they are Mardu. Okay. That is a bit of a problem. So do the same thing you did last time, because you get in for 1 and you replace it, right? No attacks this time. Again, we miss our land drops. Alright, well. Let's get in there and wipe this board. My only concern is if they take our Celestis, right? Well, at least we get our value out of Sushi. So, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think this is worth it. They don't have blue, they're Mardu. So they're going to sack a creature, right? Is that what the pause is? Or were they planning on end of our turn I wonder if that was their plan. Like at the end of our turn, killing the Atsushi so they could get in for a big attack. So they get a dude, they get right. They get 2 dudes. And they have the mana to make her indestructible. So I guess we Kami War here? Yeah, they have the ability to... That's awkward. Kami War gives them the thing to do here. Alright. I guess the flip side... if we had Alara... They're at 10, though. Are they going to sacrifice it to draw cards? Yeah, they have removal. That's what's in their hand. So they're going to get in, take us to 11. We still have the ability to invasion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to take 4 of their mana to write this. Fall to 11, that takes their turn. Keep the briefcase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. We're going to hold on shouldered. Just play invasion, I think. Man, that right has definitely made... Ooh. There's our land, but I'm not giving up any of this, so we just discard the land. Ooh. Well, you can keep that, so we'll just get rid of this. Okay. And let's invasion. See what we get. I would have liked that land, so maybe, but I'm trying to adapt the whole... Alright, fair enough. Let's... I don't remember if they see what we get or not, so let's just drag to the bottom. We keep depopulating our hand. And that may be the wrong call because of the... Oh, we cast 2 spells, right? So we get to do this again? No, they do get to see the depopulate. Alright, let's take that action. Ooh, that's a good one. So let's pitch the depopulate they saw. I think we're in a pretty good spot here. They're saving the Oblivion to hit the Kami War, I guess, but they could have done that. Okay. Let's pop a treasure here. Get rid of the wedding festival. Or do we just get rid of one of these guys? I think I just get rid of one of them. I don't want to give them the opportunity to get rid... Yeah, and this keeps it safe, right? We would have just given them another target. Take 2 that we can recuperate. The channel doesn't count as playing something, so this will trigger again, right? I'm going to decline. I like our hand. I'm just going to gain the life. I don't think... We want to play the other invasion. Play another thing. As long as they have that right, we're sandbagging this shouldered. Decline. right? Let's go here. And I believe we can channel this. Non-token. All right, well, let's... Oh, we do have to spend the treasure? Why? We have a legendary... Oh, it's not legendary. Okay. 1, 2... That resolves. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need the... We don't need the treasure to draw. So, sure. Let's return the favor here. We can draw next turn. And... 5 versus... No, we came here to do a thing. Gosh darn it. I think, for the record, I think the correct play is to attack their face, but we're going to go ahead and... Plus, they may burn the right. Yeah, see? Now they may burn the right, and then we could play shouldered without consequence. We can also play another invasion. They take out Sweet Teak is a 2. This is a very interesting back and forth. Very interesting. The problem is they're going to have plenty of fodder to add to the board because they're a tokens list. But maybe us showing a bit of strength may cause them to overcommit. I think if we can wipe the board one more time with them not having a solid form of card advantage, we are in a good spot. And that's what we were waiting for. Excellent. Excellent. They don't have the creatures to sack the Mondrak. We have the depopulate. This should be enough to tip the scales over. This should be enough. So they have another edict. Come on, let it through. You know you want to. It's crazy because I actually want to do all the things, but I don't want to give that. I want to give them the opportunity to give Mondrak indestructible. So we're going to depopulate here. I believe we should be each player. Yeah, and that's monocolor or multicolored. So we at least get to replace the depopulate, which is nice. Still doing this at 5 mana. They're doing some math in their head. Okay. I'm okay with all of this. Pretty sure it's just another edict in their hand. Cool. Depopulate. Just don't concede on me, opponent. I feel good. I feel good about this. If they play a threat, we Alara. If they don't, we Timeless. Alright, let's Timeless Lotus. Now we can draw, we can play shouldered. No, we can't. Oh, man. Ooh. Do we though? Play shouldered and then we could 1, 2, 3. I kind of like that idea, knowing that they have the removal in hand. We can draw 3 at the end of their turn. If we go here, we could still draw 3. So sure. Let's go Alara. Because we have to play what we hit off of it. So let's play this for free. Alright, this is looking good. I want to play our land. And we're just going to draw. End our turn so we can draw 3. We have a threat on the board now that can pick the invasion. We will take this action. We can pitch the Celestis. And now we have the threat of playing or flipping the Alara here on them. They played land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Draw. I'm not worried about our life total at this point. I was a little earlier, but now I feel good about it. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're sitting pretty, my friends. Sitting pretty. Take the action. Pitch the land. All right. Let's go to attack. And then now they have to do the edict. All right. So it is go for the throat. We will draw 2. We have not played our land for the turn yet. So let's play that. And let's go here. Plus here. And now if they want to edict us, we just draw 3 again. Hold what we got. We have 2 Kami Wars to kill whatever they play. Take that action. And we could cycle that. So let's go here. Yeah, this is looking really good for us, guys. Really good. I was a little nervous, but I think we got there. Now, of course, it is a permanent. So if they wanted to, they could sack the festivities. Cut down. So they never had it. Oh, yeah, they were sitting on the go for the throat. All right. Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? It's a non-land permanent, right? So I guess we could have also played the Kami War to blow up the festival. But at this point, like, I think we're good. We can also, if we wanted to be sneaky, is play our binding and then Kami War to bounce the binding. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to do that instead of drawing. I wish we could do both, but we can't. So we'll just do that. Do the sneaky, sneaky play. Opponent. And a pretty legit Mardu list, too. I mean, they lean a little bit towards tokens, but other than that, everything else looks good. So, yeah, I'll take it, man. This was a good one. This was a good one. Took us a little bit, but we got there. Yeah, it looks like, unfortunately, our opponent is just burning time at this point. Yeah. That was a good one, though. That was a good one. All right, we have all our colors and some ramp. Let's keep this. I like this. Let's go with Proving Ground so we can briefcase, right? Give us a little bit of ramp if we need it. Double white so far. Let's go with Rafine's Tower. And still gonna briefcase. Let's see if we have enough time to hit one of our crucial board wipes. Yeah, let's go for the ramp. That way, if we do draw a board wipe, we can play it through Athalia. 2, 3. Take 5. Yeah, we're gonna invasion. Let's try to block as much damage as possible. All right, that helps. So let's see here. If we go here, we can go Celestis and sack this to play that. It's kind of the same thing. So let's go with Jetmir's Garden, and we'll binding here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to play that. You can go here, it's same difference. Go here, buy us some more time. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's just binding. played the land. We could cycle that if we need to. Can also just get rid of the Thalia. Maybe getting rid of the Thalia is actually correct here. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of the Thalia. And the reason being is that they may have another Thalia in hand. So having them play it, we save ourselves 2 damage either way. Oh, nice. So we get to hold the invasion anyways? Let's do that. Let's just wipe the board. Play a tap land. And then we can draw later if we need to. We'll go invasion. That's a good top deck. So 1, 2, 3, and then we have 3 anyways. So let's go here, play a land, play Shieldred, and then that way, right? If they have a Cathar, they commit, and then we can wipe it with invasion. We have a block here. There's the Cathar, excellent. So we take 4, fall to 6. Play invasion, get another board wipe, get our guy back. So let's start off with invasion. And let's see. Cast 2 cards without paying their mana. We'll play that one. The other one goes into our hand. Things worked out the way we wanted it to. And let's play Rafine's Tower and just play the briefcase. And now we have 2 blockers. This is looking pretty good. I like this. I like this. We're at 6. We're about to go back up to 8. They can pump this guy all they want. We're going to draw a bunch of cards. Play a land. Let's draw 3. Look at that. Look at that. Pay this guy. And they've seen enough. I like it. I like it. Okay. I think this hand is serviceable. We'll keep this. Right? With like a little more interaction. But we'll take what we can get. Start off against mono red. And they're on the play. Probably means we lost. Not 100% sure. Gonna hold off on the binding, I think. I think we hold the binding for... Okay. Depopulate, not great. Not thrilled about that. So let's go here so we can play our binding. And probably going to consider cycling the Zeotora. Well, kind of flooded on lands. I guess if they... Okay. Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fall to 6. Let's cycle. Miss the land. Take it all. And missed it. Good game. Yeah, didn't get the double white there. Unfortunate. Alright, we're missing white. But we have Drag to the bottom. We have Celestis. And we're going first. We're going to keep this one. Keep this one, and let's lead off with black, green, just in case. I don't think we're gonna play the... Alright, drag to the... Oh, okay. Fair, I can respect that. Let's see if they are discard dot deck, shall we? That is a bit of a problem. So let's go ahead and get our trigger, right? So they let it go through. So they didn't have the removal for shouldered. Alright, let's go here and let's attack an Atsushi. Let's attack. Because we're going to block with that Sushi anyways, right? Because we want the treasures to Kami War away the arena. So getting more damage here, I think, is a good thing for us. We'll go here. So they're still netting a loss here. Now they are going to have access to plenty of lands. So if we block with that Sushi, that is interesting. That is interesting. Let's get rid of the drag to the bottom. It's the greedy play. Of course. Of course. Attack with both. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Alright. Play our other one. So they just die to shouldered? So is it an edict that they're sitting on? Wow. Interesting. Mono black. Man. Pretty risky keep. We're on the draw though, because we can't play anything in our hand. No double red, no double. We have double white, but we don't have it. I think I'm going to mulligan this. Okay. I'm not thrilled about this one, for the record. So the question is, do we keep the briefcase, or do we keep our two? I think we keep our two board wipes. We have the double white, we have the double black. So the question is if we're going to have the time. So we're going to lead off with the Rafine's Tower, because that way, in case we draw our binding. Okay. So luckily we have a diversification of threats here, so they can't just clean out one of them. Question is though, probably the invasion is what I would do. They already can't deal with the board wipe, right? Because we have two of them. They could also hit the Celestis, seeing that we only have 2 lands left. I guess it just depends what they got going on. Problem is they're running white, so there's a good chance they have Destroy Evil, right? Okay, yep, I can get behind that. I can get behind that. That's slightly annoying because for depopulate, but Drag to the Bottom can deal with it quite cleanly. Nice. Oh, that was a great draw for us. So, do we get a land off the top and kill Alara? What are we looking for? Probably a Shieldred to protect our... play a Shieldred, they get rid of it, and then we get it back, because I'm assuming... Could be wrong. They're probably just absence, though. Yep. Alright. Come on. That's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. We'll deal with it. No land. Good for our opponent. We did mull. So they get that. Which, once again, is annoying, but not the worst. Right? Yep. They were trying to figure out if they want another guy or draw. I might as well draw because they know the board wipes. So we can somewhat play around this, especially with 2 drag to the bottoms. But we have to hit our land drops, and the majority of our lands are tapped. Okay, so what is this? Bombardment. Up. Alright, we do have a board wipe, so good on them. Good on them for being so aggressive. We're gonna die at 3 mana with 4 drops in our hand. That's the way the cookie crumbles, my friend. Falling to 9 here. Alright. Big top deck. And no good. Good game. Well done, opponent. Well done indeed. Nice. This one's risky. This one's risky because we're missing our second white. Kind of want a mulligan, but I like the fact that we have 4 other board wipes we can draw, plus our fixing. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this. I have faith in our deck. Okay. We have plenty of black deck. We need the other color. So, oil list. Oil, not ramp. So, okay, mono green. Interesting. That is definitely not what we needed. Okay, okay. Getting a little nervous. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mono green, though. So the issue we're going to have with mono green is the Nissa. We kind of have an answer to that. Okay. Let's see if they hit their land drop. They did not. Ooh, and we hit the white source. Yes. So animate a land. Take out the Zendikar. Okay. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I think we drag to the bottom. I think we drag to the bottom here. It kills everything, right? And negates any kind of potential protection they may have going on. They could still flip this at some point, but we have the depopulate. We don't have to worry about them drawing. Alright. This is not a lot of pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, what a bummer. We're missing our blue. Alright. We'll just go here and hold what we got. They're going to attack for sure. Flip this. Alright. And then they're going to play something. The issue is really we just don't want to go up against a Nissa. We have the binding now, so Nissa isn't as scary. And because Nissa can get rid of the binding, we want binding to come down as late as possible. So they have access to 5 mana. Awaken the Woods. They're not going to like this. Yes, there it is. There's our blue source. Alright. Most green decks can handle at least 1 board wipe. 2, it's going to be hard pressed. The fact that they're running Awaken the Woods, it definitely makes me feel... Alright, there's the Nissa. Why didn't I get the pass there? That's interesting. Okay, we could take 4 here. We can actually even go here. And then does it leave up? It does. So let's go Kami War. And kill Nissa, because then we can use the second chapter to bounce that, make them discard. So we're kind of taking control of this game. Yeah. Feel a little bad for the opponent. Not too bad, just a little bad. Alright, our turn. We'll hold on to the binding. Bounce that. They discard a dude. And then do we Kami War again? I think we Invasion. Can we do this? If we do this, then green, blue, black, white. No, we do not have enough, right? So I guess we will just Invasion here because we did come to Invasion. And let's wipe the board. And we'll hold what we got. Now they're top decking. Yep. There you have it.